Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog-a-day, and today is Sunday the 27th, and today was just a really crappy day for weather-wise. We had a freezing rain advisory going on, warning, whatever. Woke up, I didn't sleep much all night last night, so I was just kind of up and down, seemed like it wasn't really crap. And I don't know, about 7 o'clock this morning it was already raining real good, no ice. At 8 o'clock wasn't bad. By 10 o'clock it already started to freeze up. We had lots and lots of ice. I mean, like the sidewalks, the porches, the deck, the trailer, everything was just covered in ice. The road had a bunch of ice on it. And then it was about 2 o'clock, I decided to go ahead and I took my mom to work. She does not like driving in the rain, let alone ever driving in bad, like ice, snow weather, and that kind of junk. For years and stuff, if I'm anywhere around, when she's working and stuff, that kind of deal, I will go get her from work, that kind of thing. I'll take her to work if it's at all possible. She just absolutely despises driving in the bad weather. So I've offered, even back when she had like her Toyota with the four-wheel drive, I don't think she ever put it in four-wheel drive the whole time she had it. The four-wheel drive did eventually go out because she never used it, and it sat for a while, and the drive shaft froze up going out to one of the front wheels, the driver's side actually, and I had to break it to even get to free up. I never bothered replacing it because it was a pain in the butt. I was going to pull the whole bottom rack off to get it in, and I got it out so it wasn't round anymore, and I got it closed up for the grease and stuff in there, but I just never bothered to replace it because I realized she'd had it for a couple years, and I know at least the first year, I think I'm not sure when it broke, but she'd never put it in four-wheel drive the whole time she drove it. So I thought, why spend the $300, whatever? It was like $250, I think, just buy the damn part, and then you figure I'd break something else in the process getting it in there, or pay somebody $500 to put it in because it's just such a pain in the butt to get to. I just never did fix it. So I just do that, a little favor for whenever I can. Right now, like I said, at 2 o'clock it was warming up. The ice was starting to melt in that, but it still had ice spots around. And right now it's going on 11 o'clock. She works second shift, and I'm heading out to get her. And the roads are just wet. I think it's probably 40 degrees, 38 degrees, something like that right now. It warmed up nicely, but it's been a horrible overcast, just a crappy, dreary looking day. I really felt, I don't know, I didn't feel like I wanted to do anything today. I went through and I edited a bunch of videos, did some editing work for somebody else that needed work done, just a bunch of that junk, did a handful of things. I ended up watching a couple things on Netflix while I was working on the computer, and then actually I was falling asleep, which I hate. I have this weird thing, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I am absolutely just exhausted. I can't stay awake if I'm on the computer doing stuff, but by the time I get up, I can literally fall asleep in the computer chair editing or whatever I'm doing, but by the time I get up and go sit down in the recliner or something like that, or even go try and lay down in bed, I'm awake, and then I'm screwed again. So I decided today I was going to go ahead and try and just say to hell with it. So I sat there and actually watched a fairly crappy movie. I'm not going to say what it was. It was not that good. It sucked. Not sucked enough to actually bitch about how bad it sucked, but it sucked enough that I'm not wanting to admit I watched it, kind of thing, I guess is how it's going. So watched it, went ahead, and I ended up cooking up a bunch of food and stuff that I need to get cooked up. I didn't make, we got some hamburger, I got some sausage I'm going to make up for a week's worth of that. I mean, probably at least 4 days worth there. I didn't end up making any of that yet, but I made up some bacon. I went ahead and baked the bacon in the oven, so I got it nice and done, but not that hard, nasty, crispy stuff. And then I lined a muffin pan with that, and then I poured egg mixture in it, which was a dozen beat up eggs with salt and pepper, and I had some soy sauce in half of it, and I had different flavors in it, garlic and all of them, all that kind of stuff. Just mixed it all up, poured it in like a little omelet, and it's just little muffin-sized egg, bacon wrapped, eggs, whatever. So they're pretty good. I had a couple of those for dinner tonight. They'll be my breakfast or lunch throughout the week also. Like I said, I got a dozen of them. There's 10 left, so I ate 2 already. So you figure if I eat, say, 2 a day, that still puts me out at 5 days worth. I got 10 left. So I'm good there. That'll be a nice little meal. And a little bacon will just be a nice little, kick. I decided I wanted to eat more bacon this year. I've really kind of been holding off on it, but I finally, it's my first batch of bacon for the year. And my goal now is to eat at least 1 package of bacon a month is my plan. So that's going to be not that hard to do if I just set out to do it. I never seem like I buy bacon. When I do buy it, I seem like I never end up making anything with it. One of my favorites is BLTs, and I love it on nice, thick, delicious Texas toast, and I never do that. And I don't know, I'm going to start eating a lot more bacon, I think. So other than now, I'm just heading out here, go to pick her up. I don't know, about 18 minutes early, which I always am early. I went and got gas in her car, filled her car up. Normally I wouldn't drive a car and the weather's bad. Like I said, the weather's not bad. It's just, it was supposed to be bad. So I didn't know how it was going to turn overnight while she's out here working. And I definitely didn't want to have to try and bring it out, get her vehicle later and all that kind of junk. So I said to heck with it and just, came out to get her. So definitely want to work on that. Went and filled it up, used the Hy-Vee gas card, whatever. And then I went back to Hy-Vee. They've got some gluten-free donuts, a little frozen section. They're like 6 little donuts or glazed donuts, and they're, like I said, they're gluten-free, but they're 6 in a box, and they're 4 boxes for $1. I mean, I was like, what the hell? I saw them there earlier today when I was in at Hy-Vee, and I couldn't believe how cheap they were. So I went ahead and said heck with it and picked those up. Picked up another 4 when I had room in the freezer, so I got plenty of those. And they're good. I tasted one at the store. I usually never eat anything out of the sample case, but I saw somebody that just put them out, so I was like, okay, I feel pretty safe there. She took them right from the box, put them in the thing, I stole one right then. So definitely worth eating, especially, like I said, they're 6 for $0.25. I mean, how in the hell do you beat that? So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll go ahead and talk to you guys later. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.